Hello, hello. The clash of the new generation. Oh boy. Yeah, there's a bunch of videos coming out now that Gen Z people are getting tired of the whole race bait bullshit thing. I'm starting to see more and more people coming out. Like, we had an issue at our job, and like listening to the people talk about it is fucking hilarious. Like, the liberal party's fucking over with. Like, these libtard fucking boomers and all these, like, even some of the millennials and all that stuff and that, dude, it's because you got different tiers of liberals. So you got the old liberal people that like they follow them no matter what. They believe that they're 100% right on fucking like everything. And then you got the like millennial or Gen X liberals. So you got the boomers, you got the Gen X liberals, and then you got the millennial liberals. Millennial liberals are probably like the craziest fucking ones, and then Gen Xers are pretty fucking bad themselves, and the boomer liberals are even fucking worse because they're older now, and senile and shit. Like the ones like in their 80s now, like 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s. But now you got the Gen Z conservative people, which is a lot more. And my God, it is fucking crazy shit. But yeah, it's getting to that point where people are just not fucking caring anymore. And they're like, dude, these people are fucking crazy. I'm like, you do have a point. They're all over on Twitter and that. They're all joining on the fun, saying a whole bunch of stuff. And all these people, my God. It's always these white people. It's always white people doing the fucking race baiting shit. It's never black people. It's always the white fucking people. It's always the white people. And I always find that kind of hilarious. Because it happens so much. And like, they'll fucking sit there and be complete fucking assholes. and and it kind of blows my mind. Because I'll be sitting there. I'll be like, why do you white people care so much? You care so fucking much about you care so much about fucking about black people and that how they're being treated when they don't get treated like that in real life. My God, you care about that shit so much. It's like mind your own business. It's just like these liberal fucking people care about the gay people and stuff like that, but they really don't care. Like they're all brainwashed. Like, have you ever talked to a liberal person about a gay person that like, you know what they always say? We feel bad for them because they're lower than us. And I heard it. My neighbor's like a full-fledged lefty. No, he told me about black people now. It's like, well, we have to do something about it because they're not as good as we are. Literally establishing, which I kind of figure that's what they establish most of the time. We have to help out their community. That their community is fine. What do you mean? They don't need. They need you to stay the fuck out of their community. When you guys protest for all these black people or even gay people or lesbians or shit, leave them alone. Like when you protest shit that's fucking stupid, and you think you have to get mad because you're fucking guilty over being, well, technically being a racist person is just being guilty over, well, how fucking dumb you are. You're a race baiter.
You were redundant.
And you get actual fucking people in real life that are like that. They're race baiters. They say stuff and they don't make sense. I never understood it. And then they make fun of their own kind. And just leave them alone. Doesn't matter what it is, leave them alone. Like, there's so many fucking stupid things out there. Like, these people just constantly have to do, just go work or something. Go get a job. Go do something. Everyone's gonna get involved with everybody else's life. And that's why I notice a lot of lefty people do. They get involved with everybody else's life. I fucking work with a couple of them. And they're always talking about everybody else's life. And they're the ones with the most fucking drugs. They're the ones that do the most drugs. And they think, oh, I care more. No. You got the main character fucking syndrome. You think you're a main character. You think everyone should care about you, what you do. No, no one gives a fuck about what you do. No one cares.
Flip the switch.
But that's what people like. That's what people care about the most. They're so fucking high. They're so fucked up in the head. They think their reality's perfect. So we're gonna take this in a biblical way. What Jesus actually talked about, people exactly like this. These crazy lefty people that think that they're the salvation of the world. They believe they're God themselves. They believe they have a Christ conscience and all that shit. No, you don't. I love how Jesus talks about it. You guys are what Jesus calls the Antichrist. You guys are believing that you're something that you're fucking not. There's only one true God, and there's only 3 bodies of it. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. And the Son's named Jesus, which got authority over creation from the Father. That without him, we can never go to heaven. And I don't care about what Muslims say or Hindus say. You guys have, like, Muslims are closer to salvation than any other religion, but they truly don't know the Quran that well. Because I'm learning more and more about the Quran, listening to a ex-Muslim that is now a Christian now. And there's more of them that are like that. And he's coming out and talking to a lot of different types of people now.
How did you survive this long?
Different religious-based people. But yeah,
You're a fan of dying.
it's kind of crazy.
It's dirty down here.
Not close enough. We never deserved her. My 6 eye has wild creature.
That Jesus literally warned us about all this fake shit. He warned us about how bad people are gonna get, how crazy people are gonna get. That people really have so much pride, they believe that they're God themselves. And when you look at them, they're like the most unhinged morons ever. They're just really fucking ignorant. They're the first ones to protest some bullshit. You know, they give in to all the criminal acts. And they sit there and you can see it. And it's like, wow. These people are actually like this? Yeah. They think it's okay to be a criminal. That's how fucking stupid it is. That's how you tell how dumb they are. They literally hate our president just because they're told to.
I miss my herb garden.
And you can't even make this shit up.
Take a shelter.
And now it's starting to be kind of noticeable. Dude, that one's really good. 40, 20, 45. Oh no, man, I like it. I like to do that.
The knife! I'm the problem and the solution.
There's a lot of shit I think. Not more than this, too.
You cretin! My essence is with the animals.
I do like that shield thing a lot, though. It is way too fucking strong, but 40 more kinetic damage with these guns is extremely fucking powerful. But I still fucking heal a lot anyway. It's a lot of damage. 60% damage. Well, this thing's really good because it gives me that healing thing. Where did it go? Oh, that's not sure. There it is. So it gives me 60% more kinetic damage for that 45 minute ago, which is fucking insane. Well, they give you a shield thing, but it gives me 10% life drain. It gives you 45 with pistol. I don't use a lot of fucking pistol. And the 10 life drain is really good. Overall, it's 30% damage, but that ordinate damage is just super fucking high. This is really good damage wise. What else? Yeah, my stomach is freaking. They had some ramen noodles and that is not going well with me. Ooh, ramen noodles, never again. Never again. Fuck no, that shit is terrible. Stomach is killing me. This is the one I was using. I'm not so worried. Use this. I like the special abilities are good. Okay, so that's like a constantly used like cooldown. This is a constant heal effect. These are actually really fucking good ones, also. But pure fucking damage is crazy.
Charging ahead. I'm coming in. Ugh.
Another ceasing.
Yeah, I gotta wait for my stomach to fucking. Oh man, another. I think it's almost there. Yeah, I don't know if it was ramen noodles last night or what. Man. Oof. Man, that shit's getting to me. I did eat a lot of ramen noodles last night. First morning. I got my new gun here. Oh, this gun's awesome. Hey, it's probably one of my best guns. Yeah, but I need to test out my damage. Where the fuck's that damn place at? No. Yeah, because my damage is gonna be higher, and I'm gonna leave this one on. But if it's gonna be the same, because that one gives me that 10% life drain, which I get 30% more damage in general. Because my one skill gives me more.
I'm gonna dwindle your bar so hard!
Good shotgun.
Give me something to cry about!
About 100,000. Yeah, about 100,000. I don't even know what the fuck that. What is that one? What is that skill? I gotta look at that. What's this one? Okay, so it gives me more elemental damage. My kill skill. Yeah, that's just. It's a lot of killing. This is the thing I worry about the most, because this gives me a lot of fucking damage. Could use that life drain. This is the one thing I do. I want the life drain shit to go up really fucking high. That's the reason why I like about it, because it's connect damage. A bonus connect damage based upon life drain. So if I get 10% more, it's gonna be 30% more connect damage bonus. Kind of what I have. I have 20 now, so it goes up to 30. If I could double this, if I can get this up there, that'd be nice. But I have to see. I think it's gonna be close to the same amount of damage. I know. No fucking ammo.
I know a snitch when I see one!
Yeah, I don't think it's even close. I think the other one does deal with more damage.
I'm tasting a new flavor, and it's you, mummy! Chug my hot hog!
4,000.
Foul friends!
4,000 something.
Someone's ready for the big time! If only
It's about the same amount of damage.
I had a spinny chair!
That shot is in the middle of fucking nowhere. Shoot out there, you asshole. Okay.
Are you out of your mind?
There's like no fucking difference damage other than the ordnance damage is hard. Yeah, that's what I wanted to test it out.
A surprise party? Ah!
So that takes about 10,000. Okay. Yeah, there's like no fucking difference. It's got a shoots extremely fast. Shoots like 20. They shoots like 30 per second or something like that. Because like 50% more speed. Nice. But yeah, what's going on in the world now? Things are starting to shift. People are starting to get upset. So, like the most racist people that I work with are always the lefties. Always lefties. These motherfuckers, when I say like they care, they're the ones that go out and protest for the criminals and all that shit and that. Like the George Floyds and all that. And also, George Floyd, what's this and that? They try to paint him to be, a good person. And then other people, like in the community, are like, yeah, George Floyd wasn't that good of a person. Very angry person that. And, the people that are not, this is what makes me fun. People that are not part of that community come in there and they start saying, oh, he was a great person. These are all cultist members for the lefties. All cultist members for the left. I've always been like that. I'm just like, go back in history, really fucking look at it. Do they really fucking care about the black community? These liberal people? Do they really actually fucking care? I mean, you can say that they do because they talk, but they're not giving them fucking money. They're not trying to support them in ways that, other people will do, like, people that actually do fucking care. They never do, or they never show it.
You lose.
And yeah, it's a good talking point. When it comes down to it. People just... People just have to understand that people can show, I guess they can try to be kind, but they're also very two-faced when it comes down to it. That goes for everybody. Are you really a kind person? This is what Jesus is actually talking about. Are you really a good fucking person? Do you really think that you're good? When he said only God is good, he means that God loves everybody equally. God doesn't look at anybody differently. He always looks at everybody similar. Now, we have different plans, yes. But if God came to everybody and came down and said, all my children, for the ones that believe would sit there and be like, my father. The people that don't believe will be like, you're not real. You're just a figment of my imagination. And then when you look at them, he would say what he said in the Bible. Giving you chances and giving you all these chances to sit there. Just like he said with, with Adam and Eve. Give you chances to show you my love. I showed you my love. I showed you how much I care. I gave you all these things and that, but you decide to go the hard road. You know how hurtful it is for a father to see their children go down the wrong road. Look as of today, like there's a good father, a good family with a good mother, a good father, and when they see their children that they birth go into drugs, go into being a fucking creeper, or go into not being a good legitimate person, in their eyes, they always want to help them because they don't want them to fall. Like this. Oh, that's a radiation gun. And that's what it is. People don't want to see their children fall. And when you think about it like that, that's love. No one wants to see their children fall. That's what God does with us. He doesn't want to see us fall. Because he loves us. So he gives us discipline. See, people always think the whole love thing is being whoever you're going to be. No, it's not. Love itself is not being whoever you want to be. It's being what's best for you.
Weird vibes all over the place.
And I think that's what a lot of people get it wrong. I mean, some things you don't have to follow. I agree. You're not going to be exactly like your parents want you to be. You know, I can agree with that. Because I'm the same way. Like, I used to rebel a little bit here and there. Now, that's what rebellion is. Well, that didn't work too well. Oh, he sneezes. Fuck. Oh.
You will fall and you will go boom.
Meathead, get you! Meathead!
And that's the kind of thing that we don't really look at from being the rebels. Like, imagine seeing your children, especially your daughters, that they're all fucked up. They all have issues. Wouldn't you as a father, especially your daughters, see your daughters go down a really dark road, and you're trying to help them, and they're just that fucking ignorant? That's why God says honor your father, honor your parents, and that. Even if they're not, even if you don't fucking like say you don't like them and that, you don't need to like them. It's just honor them. And what does honor actually mean? It's just be respectful. Is it hard to do sometimes? Yeah. You may not agree with them, but you gotta give respect to them. Actually, let me see. But I get it's hard. like it being that. I think everybody goes to that rebel stuff. But anyway, let's continue with the whole lefty bullshit thing. Yeah, it's getting stupid. But the Zoomers, what we call Zoomers or Gen Z, they're really starting to show, and I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to see like the older Gen Z people that they're starting to show. I work with a couple of that, and they're just like tired of the whole race baiting thing. They're tired of the whole racist thing and that. They're like, dude, this shit's fucking stupid. It's fucking annoying. That. He's like, I don't know why people care so much. And I said, well, they care so much because it's the act of control. You can't control people. You only control people with two different things: fear and love. That's it. You either love them or you fear them. And that's one of the things that people tend to do.
Thank the mountain. You've slain the beast before it could damage
You fear them or you love them.
Thank you, Wellspring.
So when these lefty people now they're far left. Not that with just a basic liberal person, just it's politics, politics is politics. Like when people like say like, oh, it's okay to fucking kill someone because they believe the news. I said, why would it be okay to kill someone? I always had to say that. Like, why would it be okay to kill someone? Period. They're a terrible person. It's like, well, they're not doing anything terrible, are they? Well, not yet. You don't know that. And it's like, no one knows that. That's what I love about believing in God, because you don't fucking know.
You make questionable choices.
I need cover so bad. Is that what I'll look like when I die?
And that's what it is. You don't know the fucking truth. You just want to say that you know. That's a pride thing, and that is not good. Oh, that's that piece of shit. Like, see people with all that pride and that they believe, they're like, I know these things. You don't know anything. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, people literally believe they know shit when they don't know anything. It's like you only know what people tell you. You don't actually know for yourself. You don't actually know the person. Stop trying to act like you know things or know people when you don't even know the person itself. It's all this accusational bullshit that everybody tends to do that has like a follower mentality. Like when I talk to people about stuff, and I talk to them, just by generalized crap that that I might know a little bit more than others, just say whatever it is. And then when I talk to them about it, they like have to explain, and this is how it works. They literally go into their brain activates instantly, yelling and screaming, explaining stuff. They have no idea. They just say words, and they do it in such a competitive way to be right. And the stuff they're saying, like, it doesn't really make any sense. And it's like, well, of course it doesn't make sense, because you're just yelling and screaming or complaining because you just want to be right. Okay, well, it's not that you don't want to listen, because you're going to listen no matter what. You may not comprehend it all, but you want to make up your own personal rules to make it look like that you're right. But it's your own personal rules.
Entered the chat.
My
Like, say, like, if you use the generalized rules of life, like, get a job, make money. Pretty simple, right? Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Only worry about what you're doing. That's really simple, right? Absolutely. Sit there, respect people. Even though they don't like you, you still gotta give respect. Because they're fellow human beings, too. Everybody's got different opinions.
That's me. And don't you guys forget. Just like the cult mother used to make.
Yeah, everyone's got different opinions on it. So it's like, okay, why would you respect someone that has different opinions than you? Well, it's like the most common thing for people to do. It's being respectful. It's being nice. It's like, oh, that's your opinion. You know, that's the way you want to live life. That's literally what Jesus tells us. It's the hardest thing to do. Yeah, it's the hardest thing to do. Because people themselves have a hard time doing that. And they do. They have a really hard time doing that. But the thing is, you could do it, though. And there's nothing wrong with that. Meathead Rider. I think. Oh, that's in here. And that's what it is. So when we have people that want to sit there and be like, oh, I know that person, and the person's like, you don't know that person. It's like, you don't know me. And they start spreading what they believe they know, because they're like, I know things. But then why don't you ask the person? And then you have to go through that. You have to go through that moment that they never ask anyone anything. They just assume. They say, well, why are you so scared to ask people? Because your reality is telling you something else. And that's what it is. Get to know people for who people are. Is it hard sometimes? Can you sit there and regulate how people do things by how they talk or how they act and that? Yeah, you could do a little bit of, stuff like that. Like their body language, or maybe you hear a little bit of what they say. You can kind of put like a judgmental thing on it and be like, okay, this is the kind of person we are. And that's true. You can do that to a certain extent. But you can't assume too much. You have to go little by little. Say like, okay, I just met a new woman that came in. And this is how it worked. So I heard a little bit of stuff about her through someone else. And they were saying some stuff in that. And I'm just like, okay. So what do they say about this person? Well, they say, the person was on drugs and shit like that. And I met her and I'm like, I don't think she was on drugs. I'm like, oh, I believe that she was tweaking it because she's got this, like, some people are just like that. You don't have to be on drugs to be fucking hyperactive. I'm hyperactive as fuck, doesn't mean I'm on drugs. I mean, caffeine's a drug, and everybody normally does caffeine, so... What I'm trying to say is, like... That was an assumption. I mean, if they did do stuff with that back in their past and that, then by all means, shit happens. So I met her in that. Instead of being like, oh, you're a doper and all that shit and that, I didn't say nothing. Because it was all hearsay. It was someone else saying something about them. So I like, okay. And I didn't really even mention it because I'm too busy fucking working on that to be the analyzer. So we talked. She came up there very talkative and that towards me and that. Really cool and shit. And I found out that she's a Trump supporter. Like, okay. I'm like, that's kind of a good thing because most Trump supporters are pretty nice. She's fucking super nice. She's really thoughtful. She does. She hates negativity because she was talking about why she left the first time for the job, and she's like, I'm tired of the negative shit here. And I said, yeah, I agree with you. I don't like it either. And and we had a good conversation about it. We talked about it and that, and she was like, yeah, I fucking hate the negativity bullshit in this place and that. I'm like, I agree with you. I'm like, no one fucking likes that shit. I'm like, I'm right there with you. She's like, I couldn't really talk in that. People were telling me to send me home in that because of their fucking, their beliefs and how they think it is. And she was just like, and then we hear a couple other things that happened about that the girls didn't like her and that because she has fake boobs and all that shit and that. And she was upfront with it. She really just specifically told us. She's like, oh yeah, I'm a short woman with fake tits, whatever it is. And that she's being realistic, actually speaking actual truth. So when I actually like talked to her about all this stuff and that, it was nothing like the other person said. See, that's what it is. You'll get people that would just say stuff with that. They're like, oh, she's this and that. And honestly, it's just pure fucking it's just pure jealousy. Like when a dude says something about a woman, it's because the dude I'm talking about, he's a lefty. He's a simp. All he does is idolize women. He says, I respect women. Dude, all you want to do is fuck them. All you want to do is have sex with women. You don't idolize women. You don't care about the women. You just want to have sex with them. And that's why you idolize them. That's why you want to sugar up next to them. It's not because you actually fucking care. It's because you want to put your fucking dick on them. That's it. And then you start to notice it. And then I started like seeing him at work and that. He has to talk he likes to talk to like, young 19, 20-year-old women and that. Dude's like, he's in his 40s. Like, hey, I get it. They're pretty and that. You want to talk to them that.
Ordinate freak.
But then, people say, and this is where it kind of ticks me off with that. Like, I talk to about stuff and that. Oh. There it is. Oh, that's going to be a spicy fart. Spicy. Anyway, now I ate some spicy ramen noodle shit. It's not going well. Man, my stomach's a little irritated. So anyway, so like, no, I was reading his actions and that, and this is how you can actually identify things. If you read people's actions long enough, you can kind of identify who they are. They don't need to tell you up front because most times people don't. A lot of people don't tell you exactly up front of the things they do because is it kind of scary to do that shit? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, everyone's got a pass in that to a certain extent, and I get it. But when I listen to this person like do stuff in that, and everybody else sees it, if more than multiple people see the same thing, it has to be true. So it's like, okay, yeah, this is what this person does, and everybody's like, oh man, you know what that dude's girlfriend. This is what they're saying that people are saying at my job and that. Because of this guy's stupidity. That, whatever. Ain't not my fucking business. But it is fun as fuck to talk about. So, the guy working at scared that he's gonna get kicked out of the place that he lives at. Just the same. And this is because of his own fucking stupidity, because he's a womanizer. So the lady that works with us, you know, she's an older lady, Matt. She's like, um, she's like in her early 40s or something like that. Well, anyway, and she, you know, she's not a bad looking lady. I mean, she wore a lot of makeup when she came into work and that, like a lot of fucking makeup. So I couldn't really tell, man. Like, you could definitely tell that she's skeptical about her looks and that. Fine, whatever. You're an older lady now. You do what the fuck you want to do. And supposedly, the womanizer guy that I'm talking about, he's a fucking massive fucking pervert.
Why don't you ask the timekeeper for help?
Oh, yeah, yeah. And I honestly think he is a bad pervert because I see the way he looks at the girls that we work with and that. And, like, he'll, like, literally eye fuck them sometimes. He doesn't do it occasionally, but he does it enough to where it's fucking kind of noticeable. Ooh, what's this? Jacobs. Fire rate and 50% more magazine. Ooh, so does both of them critical. It does ricochet. I'll take that. Not a bad one. Oh, that's the only thing. I don't think this thing has a Jacob license on it, does it? No, it has COV. Oh, it has that on there. Okay. That's the thing I'm using. 40% when I kill someone and reloads it won't. Yeah, 25% gun damage is really good. The life drain I have to have. So anyway, so like people are getting kind of like they're trying to be nice in that, you know. He's a cool guy in that, but like, is he really a good person? No, fuck no. He's not a good person at all. He's actually quite of a asshole, kind of a like one of those kind of creepy little guys that like to sit there and idolize women. That's how I had to think about it. I've seen guys like this in real life that were my age and that, like, you can just tell. And this is how fucking, like, weird it is. The dude puts in a fake stud in his ear to try to look younger. And I'm looking at him, I saw the stud in his ear, and I'm sitting there like, wow, do you look like a fucking douchebag? I'm like, why do you have that? Take that shit out of your fucking ear, bro. Guys that put studs in their ears, they're like trying to be a player. They want to look a little spunkier and shit. And I'm like sitting there, like, are you fucking serious? I'm like, really, bro? I think, is it green that I got? Oh no, it turns blue when I get it. Like, you look like a fucking douchebag. Which I can see that you're just douchebag altogether, not the way you're acting that, you know. It proved it when he got a little frustrated with me, and he said something that he's like, oh, I got this one in there. Yeah, he told me that's why I can't keep a girl because I'm too mean. I'm too like, dude. Like, look at the way they're like, dude. Motherfucker, the only reason why you're with her, that dumb fuck, is because you are a fucking loser. You're an old man loser that's broke as fuck. You have no money. You're in massive fucking debt because you're a fucking moron. I'm like, that's the reason why. Don't compare me to you, motherfucker. Like, you're stupid. Like, I get it. But I stay away from people like you because you're fucking dumb. You're just a moron. When you say stuff like that and you're just like, and it's out of the ordinary because your fifis are mad because you're in some type of emotional state that you can't fucking break because you're a broke motherfucker. And now you're sitting there bitching and moaning because now you have to use a fucking woman to maintain your fucking life. So kind of tell what kind of a person this person is. Yeah, you idolize women so you can fucking use them for how fucked up your life is. Congratulations. Here, let me give you a standing ovation. How fucking retarded you are. I may not hate you, but it don't mean I have to fucking like certain things about you. Now, there's good in everybody in some way or another. I can't say he's a bad person altogether. He's still a piece of shit normally. Because how he fucking uses women and that. And he's the first one to say, you don't know how to keep a relationship. Neither do you, motherfucker. All you do is use women, you stupid fuck. Once again. Hey, who's telling the truth? Me or him? Well, unfortunately I am, because you're an idiot. No, you told me your story, and his story was whatever it was. And when you listened to it, it was just nothing but fucking complete utter bullshit. I'm just like, oh, that's what it is. And you told me the story. Now it's like, oh, you're a piece of shit man. Okay. What else do you want me to say? You gave me a heads up that you're just a fucking one of those type of guys.
Picking up on that death data?
Let's get one of those fucking ones I can climb on top of. Get up there, you fucking twat. There it goes. Yeah, he's one of those guys that does the whole goo goo gaga thing. So, you know, people that get mad at women don't respect women. I'm like, no, I get mad at women because these bitches are fucking bitches. I want to speak the fucking truth.
Faster equals better.
I always want to say, you men like that are the ones that men like me fucking utterly dislike. Now, like I said, I might hate the person, but I'm definitely gonna dislike the way that they are. Because that is ridiculous. I can't stand these egotistic wannabe actual men. They're like, I'm a good man. And then when you look at them, they're all like, are you really? You're fucking using women for your own fucking bullshit. And you're sitting there saying, I respect women. I shot too far. Big ass battle royale. Dude, that fireworks thing fucks up everybody. So anyway, while the guys are working at it, he's just sitting there like, well, don't tell anyone that this girl's working there again, because, that guy's woman that he's with is gonna get mad and all that shit. I'm like, ain't none of my business, bro. I'm not gonna sit there and make someone feel bad for working at a place. That's their own decision to get a job. It has nothing to do with anybody else. Damn. So I told the guy that was saying that, he's a cool guy though. I'm not gonna say anything bad about it because he's just trying to be, he's just very caring that. But the one thing I did tell him that I'm just like, that's his own decision. That's his own personal shit. He's the one that's doing it. He's the one that wants to talk about it. He's the one sitting there, no, don't do this. And it's like, motherfucker, do not tell me what to do, bitch. There's one thing I despise the most about most lefty people, that they always want to tell other people how to live, a certain way. And I get it, you could give out information. That, I give out information about my experiences and that, and I talk about the Bible and that, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. But I'm doing better. I'm doing the things in my life I like to do. And when I talk about the Bible, it's your own intuition. It's whatever you choose to do. I talk about psychology now. Yeah, you should live based upon certain factors of life and that. I think everybody should have a job. I think everybody should work. I don't think anyone should be hateful. I mean, you could dislike people. Yeah, I dislike this dude because he's a fucking womanizer. I don't like womanizer men. Maybe because I get attracted to easier than most men. I guess. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I just don't view women the same way other guys do. Some of these creepy, ugly dudes, they view women so fucking radical. Yeah, because you're a fucking simp. That's what simps do. they're loser guys that can't actually get women, so they idolize when they see one. They're like, wow, you're the hottest thing ever. Yeah, I see a lot of hot bitches. They're all the fucking same, so I don't know why we keep sitting there and saying this. I do. You know, I have plenty of attractive looking women fucking sit on my fucking dick and shit. Like it doesn't like it to me it doesn't matter. But other guys they're like, oh my god, there's no yeah, it's because you're unattractive, motherfucker. You're an ugly dude. Of course you're gonna say shit like that. Oh, but yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, when you're not an attractive looking dude, of course you're gonna sit there and be all like, when you look at a girl and that you freak the fuck out because no one attracts to you. It's like when you see a dog. Dogs are attractive. You go up to them. Okay, I got my puppy right here. You go up to him. You give him love. You give him happiness. Like, yay, you're so pretty. That's what you do. And all dogs are pretty because the dogs are just pretty. What are you doing there, baby? What do you want? Why you want to go outside again? You better stay in the yard. Stay in the backyard, turd. No, that's what we do with almost every animal. Every fuzzy animal, we give them mass attention because they're adorable. But with humans, we're very selective. If a woman's adorable and they're really cute, you give them mass attention. They're fucking ugly. You're not gonna give them much attention. Is it being cruel? Yeah, but that's just what we do. Yeah, do people get mad over it? Yeah, they do. So why do you get more attention than I do? I don't know, because like with the girl, like the woman, that women with bigger tits get more attention. That's what it is. Women, women with bigger boobs always get more attention. They don't even have to have the prettiest fucking faces. Tits give you more attention, and these women know that. Excuse me. That's why women get fake boobs. They get fake boobs because they get more attention. They don't get fake boobs because they're like some people might think. No, you get fake boobs because you want more man attention. Man attention, woman attention. Like a chick with a big racket, yeah, I will look at your boobs constantly. I'll be glancing at your tits all the damn time. You act like women don't do that too? Fuck yeah, women do that too. Uh, do people think that's a bad thing? No. No, it's not a bad thing. It's just how it is. It's human nature. I think people just don't they don't see things from a human nature perspective. They only see things from I don't even know anymore. Like they're just fucking stupid. And so, like, that's just how it is. Like, there was one black chick that worked with us. I know I'm changing the subject of that, but it still goes with the same thing with that guy now. He's just a massive fucking pervert. There's a difference between being a little bit of a pervert and then being a massive perverts. They're like the one guys that sit there, they have to sit there and stare at, like, they act really fucking stupid around women. They basically act like little fucking kids. They always want attention. That they're always very loud and that, and I get it. It's okay sometimes and that, but they're more or less likely they like that shit. And just like me, now, if I want attention, I get a little loud sometimes, especially when I'm talking about stupid shit like this. Because this is the stuff I love to talk about. But my God, dude, it becomes ridiculous sometimes. So I'll just be sitting there chilling and that, and me and my teammates will get in conversations about stuff, and we all talk about the same thing. you know, and sometimes we change up the conversations here and there about certain things, but it's always talking about people at work and that, because we have to talk about people at work. And what else do we have to do other than work? We talk about certain things that happens at work. Now, the people that we talk about, we only talk about the people that do what we,
I could really use
what you so say,
Why are
what
there
you
never enough
actually.
damn
Hold on,
pockets?
I gotta rephrase this shit. What people do, that's just fucking stupid. Like, I don't talk about anyone at work that doesn't do stupid shit. I only talk about people that do stupid shit. Because people that just work and they have got generalized conversation, I really don't talk about. There's nothing to talk about. There ain't nothing to reply to. But it's always the stupid people. And not saying that they're stupid. It's more likely. Oh, yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, they're just stupid. Lack of knowledge, lack of intelligence. They're very, like, they do things that are very unorthodox and that, or awkward or weird or whatever one fucking thing we want to say. Then again, everybody does stupid shit. It's like we know that we have people that do a lot of drugs in our fucking place. Fuck yeah, we do. It's pretty damn obvious. It's like getting kind of fucking cold in my room. Surprisingly. Gotta get on my fuzzy socks. So more or less, we all talk about this stuff. Talk about trying to think. It's just so much fucking shit. Still trying to wake up. I gotta move around a little bit. So like the other day we were talking about one of the dudes that worked with us. We were talking about the stuff that he was doing. Dude was getting upset because at the end of the shift he was getting all like crybaby, he's like, oh, I don't want to be here, I don't want to work, and I want to be at home and sit there and be watching TV all day and probably eating food and that, because he's a fat ass, I have to say. He's a big dude. He's a fat boy. Decades of eating. You don't get this big by eating like that in like 3 or 4 years. You get that fat because dude's like close to 300 pounds. You get you get that fat.
Wonder how hard it'd be to make a snow claptrap. And then destroy it.
Priorities suck.
Here you hum.
Ow! Check your blade.
But yeah, like,
Like y'all said, I'm heading towards the enemy.
I forgot I had my backwards intro on. I'm just trying to make a point. But anyway, I was talking about presidents and that, you know, the new lady that works with us now, she's a huge Trump person. And she was talking about, you know, like, yeah, Trump's doing a lot of the stuff he's actually saying that he's doing. Like, yeah. And, you know, like, he's not, and then she started talking about not all presidents do 100% of what they say. And I was like, yeah, most of them don't. You know. But when I go down with presidents and I, like, freely talk about it, you know, like Obama honestly wasn't that good of a president. He didn't do nothing. Same thing with Biden. Biden actually did worse. And if you look at how liberals work with that stuff and that, they always do this power grab shit. It's not that they care about you. They just want you to be dumb and stupid and keep voting for them so they can keep on having power. And that's exactly what it is. Why do you think they're like the EBT shit? They don't give a fuck. They're not trying to get food stamps going again. Republicans are voting for it. They're all voting for it. Like, we need to help our people out in that. Democrats are the ones that want to shut down. They said it. And Trump's like, well, shut it down then. He's like, I don't give a fuck. If you want to shut it down, shut it down. And then what do you think happened? Shut it down. Trump went through, swept a whole bunch of these fucking retarded workers out that don't need to fucking work. Like having a, like park rangers. This is the park rangers. What do you need a park ranger for? You guys have a whole bunch of fucking lazy ass people that sit and get paid enormous amount of money just sit there in a park. To do what? Oh, they take care of the animals. They don't take care of shit. Animals take care of themselves. They need a fucking park ranger to take care of fucking animals. That's stupid. But that's the whole point. I'm trying to decrease how much government function that these dickheads have. They use all our taxpayer money. Just imagine if you did use half of our taxpayer money. And they put in the system that 50% of our taxpayer money goes back to the tax people. You know how much more money and how much more like successful people would be? Life would be more comfortable if you didn't have to pay outrageous amount of federal tax. It's always federal tax. State tax is cheap as fuck. Federal tax is always so fucking damn high. You lose at least 10 to 15% of your money through Social Security and federal tax. You know what you lose for state tax? Like 2%, maybe 6% at most. Maybe, depending on where you live at. But look, I don't want all these damn taxes. There's too many taxes. No one wants all that shit. It's fucking outrageous. But some people love that shit. Yeah, there'll be that love it or ones that don't work. That's what it is. And this is where you get the far leftist people that live off of EBT, live off of fucking Snap. This one lady gets $4,000 a month on Snap, and she showed her stuff. $4,000 a month on Snap because she has 3 children. 4,000, and this bitch buys like $300 worth of food every fucking week. I said, all you're doing is you're repopulating the stupidest of fucking people in society. And their kids, not saying their kids are gonna be stupid, because it depends on what they watch, and I know their parents don't fucking raise them anyway, so they didn't get raised by society anyway. That these bitches don't fucking raise their children. I raised 5 children. No, you don't. Your children raise themselves, and they get raised by other fucking people. You don't raise them. That's why you throw them in the school. Let school raise them, so you can go out there and do whatever you do. If it's sitting there being a whore and that or whatever it is, it is. It is what it is. But my God, dude, it's just ridiculous. I'm sitting like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, you literally get $4,000. You get more money for fucking food than people get in actual money from working a normal job. Why you need all that shit? I have good pizza. The biggest problem that people always have to go to, what did I say, is leftist women always go to this. They have children. They deserve to get help. I say, yeah, everyone needs help. But when a woman chooses a bad man to have sex with, to have kids with, that is a fucking choice. This is what I never understood about like the leftist feminist mind. It's not my choice that a man fucked me and got me pregnant. I say, yeah, it is got your choice because you're the one that spread your fucking legs to get pregnant. It's called restraint. I had birth control, but it didn't work. You still spread your fucking legs. You want to get pregnant. Like my ex. Tell you the truth, she want to have a kid with me, but she want to fucking get rid of me. But she want me to pay child support for that child so she can have fucking money because she's a broke bitch. Because she overly spends on ridiculous fucking shit. That's why I kind of figured out the first couple of days later, I was trying to persuade her and try to have her, open her heart up a little more. No, she literally wanted me to get her pregnant because she's fucking old. She's old, like 34 now. She wanted to have a kid. And she wanted to dump me for another dude. She wanted a security package. No love. It was all fake. That was. Now, could I say that was all fake? No, I don't think it was all fake. I think up front it was fake as fuck. But then the truth started to come out. And then bam. I'm like, yep. Jesus warns us of people like this. He warns us of men dating certain women. He says some women are just made from the devil. They're made from the devil. The devil makes them. Not like actually makes them, but they get caught up in that satanic stuff and they become that way. Yeah. So all feminist women, if anybody hates anybody just because of just certain things, that you actually just hate them, like you in your heart, you're just like, I hate them. You're satanic. You're hugely satanic. You don't hate people. You could dislike them and that, but the thing is, why do you worry about them? This is what God says. I will take care of it. And this is why he doesn't want us to hate each other. It's his job. God himself, the Almighty, the Maker, our Creator. He tells us to not worry because everything is just. He is just. He's justice. He's just. He judges. So it doesn't matter what anything happens in life and that person does something wrong towards another person. Even just disliking them in a specific way. Now, shit happens. He judges all them. Everybody. Including myself, including anybody that watches, including anybody in the world that. Because you're not supposed to hate people. Like the one guy I was just talking about. I don't hate him at all. I just approve over the things that he does do. Because that's just my personality clashing against his. Because I don't sit there and do that stuff. I go after the truth. Woman or man. If a woman does something towards another man or towards another woman, I'll call out that woman. I'll call him being you're ignorant. You're a bitch and that, you should be saying stuff like that. Or most likely, I'll just try to ignore it if it's nothing too big. But most times it's really small shit. If it is something really fucking big in that, then yeah, it gets called out. They can get mad, fine, get mad, don't care. You're a psychopath anyway. You're pure Satanist. That's how it works. You can't fucking hate on people just because you believe you're more superior. And that's where it comes down to most far leftist people. They believe that they're more superior. They talk down to everybody else besides their own individual. When I say all that, like, because, it's like black people talk about, if a black person ever says, white privilege, I said, talk to the fucking liberals. Talk to the lefties. The lefties think they have white privilege. People that are more, they follow God in that, we don't see it from that perspective. That's why it's a different perspective. So conservative person, they're the coolest, funnest person to talk to in that. Jesus loving people, they're the most kindest hearted people you'll ever fucking meet. Why? Because our Lord God Almighty tells us this is how life should be for everybody. But people that don't follow that, they're more mean, they're more on drugs, they're more fucked up in the head. It's just how it is. Why? Because the Bible stays true. Since Adam and Eve, the farther you get away from God, the worse your life becomes. The more you start to do your will, you're an idiot because you don't know anything. God knows the best plan for everybody. That's why when people go down and the last thing they do before they fucking shung themselves is they pray. It's in the Bible talking about it. Jesus says when you're at your weakest, God's at his strongest, trying to pull you away from all that shit. But when people want to do their will, what happens? Let me explain this to you how this works. Because I've been through all this shit. So I actually know from personal experience. So when you say your will, when you do your own personal will, what happens? Hold on. So people don't want to believe in God. Okay. Don't believe in God. That's fine. How's your life going? It's going good now. I mean, like, how's your anxiety? Do you have anxiety now? Do you worry about something? Oh yeah, I think everybody has anxiety. Everybody worries about something. I said I don't worry about shit. I worry about things in that day, but I don't worry about it past that day. I talk about it. Yeah, I converse about certain things. But personally, I don't worry anymore. Because I turn my worry into faith. That's how it works. I turn my worry into faith. And I've been practicing it not even that long. And my life's starting to get better. I say, God, take it. I did it at work. I said, God, take all my frustrations. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of thinking about my future. I'm tired of having anxiety now. My anxiety is very low. It's not really there. I'm tired of worrying about this shit. It's like I don't care anymore about myself. I want everything to be basically done for me. That's the easiest life. Just imagine if like Jesus explained this. If God came down and said, I am your father, everyone would bow and everyone would love him because he's God. But the thing is, why God doesn't do it? Because he gives you the free will to either accept him or not to accept him. If God actually came down, because Jesus talked about this during the 40 days and 40 nights when he was sitting there fasting, when the devil was tempting him. The devil said, I can give you everything. He was looking down at a church, and all these people were going to this big ass cathedral. He says, you could jump down there right now and have angels catch you. And you could confess them that I am God Almighty, the Son of God. And they would all bless you, and they would all kneel before you. But that's not God's plan, because that's not what God wants. God doesn't want to submit people to love him. He wants them to love them based upon themselves. It's never saying, love me. Like other religions say, love me. If you don't do the things I say, you're going to die. God gives us a choice. Now people say, well, the Bible does say that. No. If you don't follow God, then you go to hell. That's your choice. So look how hell works. This is the most beautifulest thing. And I figured this shit out because it actually explains it in the Bible. The closer you get to God, the more heavenly you become, the more holy you become. Now, sometimes it takes time. Like for me, and that I've been through a lot of emotional distress in my life because I was just a fucking moron. Every day I give myself more to Jesus. All the time. I give myself more to God. Just like I said, I don't want my will to be done anymore. I want your will to be done. I'm tired of this life. I don't fucking want it. I want your life in me. My life's getting better now. I'm more happier. Now, here's why. I always go back to when you're a child, life's way more happier. Why? Because you don't worry about a damn thing. So, well, yeah, your parents had to take care of you and stuff like that. That's the point. You are a child of God. Why the fuck are you worrying? Why are we worrying? God's already taken care of. Just enjoy creation. That's what Adam and Eve. God literally just gave them everything. Don't worry about a thing. Everything's. Father God is the biggest spoiled. He wants to spoil us. He's like big fucking daddy. He wants to spoil his children. And we don't accept it. He wants to spoil us. Let him spoil us. Don't worry about a damn thing. Just say, hey, yeah, fuck, let's do this. Your life gets better. You'll meet your wife. You'll meet better people in that. You'll have better friends that. You'll get a better job and that. Everything just happens. Why? Because it's his will be done, not ours. Isn't that amazing? Your will doesn't mean shit because you don't know the best for you. Who knows best for you? God does. So why people have anxiety in that, they're always worrying that, they're always this and that. He said the reason why you worry so much, because you don't fucking know. That's why you worry. And when you worry, you get anxiety at. People that don't worry, because they're letting God take care of everything. That's what God literally tells us. Have faith. I will be there for you. I'm having faith. You will be there for me. He's there. When I pray, the air changes. When I talk about it, the air changes. Demons know not to get close to people that have God with them. When Jesus dwells, as the Holy Spirit dwells within you, what happens? Negativity disappears. Demons can't come near you. They're scared. Now, people might say, well, the whole demon thing is like, these demons know. All the fallen angels, even Lucifer himself knows to bow towards the Father. Why? Because they know that He is Almighty. As humans, we don't understand that because we don't read the Bible enough to understand it. So I give this to you. People that have mass anxiety now, you have mass depression, I'm gonna be on medication that stop doing your will. Let God do His. Because medications don't work. That's proven. They're all bullshit. It's all pharmaceutical marketing bullshit. Smoking weed never works because it's just a fake reality that devil wants you to take to keep you fucking miserable. Alcohol never works because same thing. All these things don't work. Why? That's what you think so. Why does it make me better? I can smoke weed all day long and I'm still gonna be fucking miserable. Because your will doesn't matter. Because you don't know. You don't know that the actual happiness of yourself. That's the point. No one knows their true happiness. They know the things that they like to do, yes. But God knows what's in your heart. He knows what's in your heart, your actual desires that you actually probably do know a lot of them, but you can't do anything to make them happen. God can do that. And so, let it happen. Don't worry about anything. Like, I like talking about stuff. I don't fucking care. I really don't worry about it. You're good. Good. We'll watch some anime.
You're saying you accept that? Yeah. Sure, name whatever your heart desires and it's yours. He wants the two of us to clear 19 C-rank dungeons by ourselves. We can't do it. Every C-rank raid requires a minimum of 8 hunters to even step through the gate. I don't know. It's a little too risky. Well, let's do it. 19 raids. Okay, I'll handle arranging gates and recruits.
Damn.
I'd really love to spend whatever time I have left with you. You forget it all. To wipe the sight of Taurus from your mind. Nick. Huh, now how is that for a good? Yeah. Like they want to die. Too easy. I'm not sure which ones are the true beasts. Even missing an arm, Teal's a beast himself. Okay, that's it for this group. It's impressive how much stronger you got, Teal. And that dagger's also pretty striking.
I was saying, I'm really impressed with you too. You fought, but didn't need me to heal you even once.
Yeah, I guess I didn't, huh?
Maybe we can get through this without anybody needing my help.
Still, having you here is nice. He's changed, and not just his looks. There's a different aura about him. Like slaying beasts is nothing to him now. Let's keep it moving, people. You've got a choice to make. The dungeon's been easier than expected. Should be fine to split into 3 groups. It'll up the risk factor if we do, but we would clear this thing a lot sooner. The threat's low, so sure. I'll take the prisoners down the path on the right. If you find the boss chamber, send someone to let us know. Thanks to my enhanced perception, it's obvious. The boss is down there. These goblins weren't getting me much XP anyway. Mr. Soul, I say we take the path on the left. Sounds good to me. You and I'll take the middle then. Right, let's go. Won't have any problems if it's just goblins. All I want is to clear this thing in one piece. I'm sure we'll be fine. If the weakest hunter signed up for this, how dangerous can it really be? Except, that's exactly what we thought before, and well, you know. Speaking of, I decided that when this raid's over, I'm gonna apologize to Gina. Hasn't it been bugging you? How we ran away. Not only are we pro-hunter, grown men. We ran for the sake of our families. He was one of our own. We still left him there to die. It's about time we swallowed our pride. True hunters wouldn't brush it off. Do you think he'll forgive us? No, not a chance. But that's not gonna stop me. Come on, we got work to do. This isn't even a challenge. Not all of them. Shocked by how fast it was. Want to make some more heads roll! What if you were facing humans? What? Did you kill them as easily? A kill is a kill. I don't see no difference. Yeah, it's all the same shit. You wanted to talk. 3 men assaulted my daughter. She hanged herself because of it. My wife was hospitalized from a shock. Somehow the 3 of them will be allowed to walk free in a few years like nothing ever happened. To top it off, they're hunters. They can participate in raids while they're detained and reduce their sentences. Tell me, in what world is that fair? When they roam free, but my daughter never comes home. What's this? 3 billion. Right here. I beg you. That's what it takes. Just please kill them. No one has to know. What happens in the dungeon stays in the dungeon. So please, please do this for me. Here's what I'll say when I talk with the inspector. 100 goblins appeared and killed all 3 of you in a very brutal fashion. This path is winding around so much it feels like we might just be going in circles. Could be. You got the judge case. Oh well. hoping for a quick death. Well, no such luck, as I was asked to make you suffer first, as much as I could.
What the hell's going on here?
Seems the paths are connected. So if you're here, I guess that would mean the left path led to the boss's land. Thanks for the direction.
Where you gonna check?
It's like change of plans, but it's fine. That Tisha Conrad visited me in the hospital with his superior. Hopefully, he won't remember me though.
Come on, right. Hell, were they attacked by? Down home.
What happened here?
Hurry and do it.
Okay. Please hang on.
His wounds weren't made by a magic beast. His cuts are too clean, and several look like killing strokes pulled at the last second. Stop it. Julie, I'm not gonna make it. Now the family dying is in the nose. So no. You can't just die now. I won't allow you to live. How can I keep living you? You don't. I wish I could know the word. Saw this playing out much differently in my head. I was going to give you a proper apology. But no. I'm sorry. I really need advice. Oh, you're a fast one. I thought I'd save myself some trouble by taking out the healing first. You managed to delay the
Behind us.
Why? The association. You won't get away with murder. I might, with my perfect story. I was going to say that a horde of goblins was to blame for this little mess. But how about this new angle? The prisoners were plotting an escape from the start. They killed you all, and then they made the mistake of ambushing me while I was busy fighting the boss. But they soon found out they were sorely outmatched, and that's why I was the sole survivor. No games? Go fine. You piece of trash. Though you're improved, you won't do it. I'll have to fight. I'm already in some shape. It's been a while since I raised a sword against a man. He's one rank above me, but still. Julia, could you cast a physical strength buff on me?
Yes.
Assassin types tend to have weak defenses. I'll exploit his. A washed-up mage like you is suddenly relying on strength instead? This is bound to go well. I'm a swordsman right now. I'll show you. Your hunter abilities are magic focused. So that sword won't do you much good. This has been still full of surprises. But who's got little reservoir? And it's not even the buff that's doing it. It's refined skill. For a split second, Mr. Soul caught up to him. If he was a little faster. As quick as you are precise. I can see why you ditched your magic for the sword. Even so, you have your limitations. That pain in the ass healer. She dies first after all. You really turned your back on an armed opponent? You're certainly not an average old fight, I'll give you that much. I'm training this encounter with a blade. I won't be beaten by yours! It's true you're skilled, but those pesky limitations still stun you. So you honestly think that a mage with a sword and strength buff could beat an assassin hunter? your healer is useless too. Later, Pops. Did it work? You took up that sword to make me lower my guard against magic. Also, you could blast me when I went for the kill. Slick for a senile old bastard. Just not slick enough. I'm finished. Not done. Oh. Again. Who are you? Sino South. E-rank hunter. E-rank? You think I'm stupid? Sino, the way you move. Where did that come from? I could see a power type being able to block that, even at E-rank. But your reaction time is insane, and to pull it off twice, you need an assassin build. Your build isn't what matters, though, because you've been hiding your skills. Your little group seems to know each other, not lose out you being a false ranker. It'll live, which of course can only mean one thing: a second awakening. Is that really true?
Really?
So then, it must have happened at Double Dungeon. Double Dungeon. Wait, is he that pathetic E-rank? But he looks and acts like a different person now. The monitor only read 10 when we tested him again. If he reawakened, it was afterwards. So how'd he survive the Double Dungeon? In any case, it's clear you're still lacking experience. Allow me to give you a master class in hunting. I would prefer an explanation. You mean for killing the convicts? They assaulted someone and it drove her to suicide. The grieving father asked me to avenge her. They weren't adequately punished, so it's a bit of social justice. No, it's not the criminals I'm asking about. Why kill Mr. Cobb, Mr. King? Silence. You did not kill. But that's exactly what you did. You toyed. Bit of social justice? Yeah, right. That's what motivates you. Sure, I can take out 3 criminals easy. But you've got the wrong idea, I'm afraid. Thing is, B-ranks like me, we're top shelf. Why do I work for Jack at the association when plenty of major guilds want me? I'll tell you, I enjoy killing. It's far more fun killing people than it is killing beasts. A reawakened E-rank has its limits too! Too slow. Aggressive. Look at that agility. He's nothing like the Gino I remember. Nothing at all. He's as fast as me. We've got the same build and similar skill levels, but I have more experience battling high-ranked enemies. And that's why you're going to lose this fight. Wow, you do have some grit. Sorry, but think you could be a little less bloodthirsty. See, even the system's done us down. Actually, I should be grateful. The system's given me another reason to make sure you die. The system? What's he mean? I'm the one who has the advantage here. Go even faster. Wait, this dagger can inflict poison? You want to see something real special? He vanished. I should be undetected with a perceptive bastard. This is a stealth skill. It hides my form, sounds, and scent. Only a select few assassin hunters can even use this ability. Of course, no one knows I'm one of them. And guesses why? Go on! People have seen me use it, but none of them have ever lived to tell the tale. How's that tendon battle? Keep your hands to yourself! Be patient and wait your turn. You're next. Chidu's bound to be exhausted. Think you can dodge my next strike with that injured leg? Is that down? Hey, are you done talking now? Full recovery. No. He healed in an instant. I've never heard of a combat hunter who could use healing magic too. What else can he do? I can't read him. I just know he's dangerous. That's another of my emotions, Khan. I don't even need to get angry to kill filth like you. I get it now. You've also killed people before, haven't you? So we're the same thing. I see. You must have had to make a number of grave decisions in a very short time, and it changed more than just his appearance. Awakening. It granted humans unthinkable power and turned the world on its head. Laws and methods don't mean shit in here. The hunters make the rules. Therefore, the strongest come out on top. Hang on. Is he tracking me for my bloodlust? But still can't pinpoint me exactly. Stop. Oh. No. It can't be. Wait. What the hell? You asked why I killed those other two. The answer's pretty simple. You thrive in combats and normal morals don't apply. And you're just the same. Because we're all hunters. Basically, killing machines, right? All done. Because it's natural selection. The strongest one makes the rules, and I lost to you. What the hell are you? An assassin class with healing and debug magic. It's unheard of. It is. Actually, I also want to know what the hell I am. I know whatever you are, it's not in here. And after killing me, your little charade is over, so why not come with me? Alright then. I'm a hunter who gets stronger with every battle. And your shadow must stretch into some really nasty places. Oh, you'll probably get as strong as those places are. I suggest you watch it though. If you gaze off into the abyss, the abyss gazes also into you. He's right. The strength I have now is incomparable to my old self. And for some reason, the stronger I get, the more I feel something inside of me falling apart.
Thank you. You saved us again.
I'm just so blown away. Survived another near-death experience thanks to you. Now, go on ahead and start making your way out. I'll handle the boss. What? All by yourself? On second thought, you do that.
I thought you.
We'll wait for you. What did you do?
I heard the report. Where are they?
Right this way.
I can't believe Pesci Khan was covertly going on killing sprees all this time. He always struck me as a little sketchy, but as his supervisor, I was too careless.
These are the survivors.
No, he's the E-rank hunter from before. He had quite a growth spurt. Good to see you again. Inspector Jin Chong Wu. You'll receive a formal apology for what Pesci put you through. But first things first, let's address the main issue. Which of you actually defeated him? Guess I really can't keep my secret any longer. Which means I'm gonna have to call Tino and cancel our arrangement. It was me. I'm the one responsible for killing Pesci. Then, would you kindly remind me what rank you are? Favorite. And could you explain how you achieved your victory? With my healer's help, right? Ah, I see. Her buff must have been pretty powerful to give you an edge. Teshik was one of the strongest B ranks. By all accounts, a C-ranking mage shouldn't have stood a chance. Very well. I'll need to write this incident up, so please come with me. Can't get cocky just because I beat that maniac. I couldn't tell before, but this guy's an A-rank. As I am, I'd be helpless against him. Sorry if I overstepped my bounds by doing that. I imagine you got a pretty good reason for keeping your true strength hidden. Well, I owe you my life, so let's just call this payback, shall we? 3 hours later, the man who hired Tishikon to kill the prisoners turned himself in, which confirmed that we acted in self-defense. What a day, huh?
Hey, dude. We had a deal. You remember it, right? Shane, I know you've changed. A lot. I've been there, so it hasn't really changed at all. Yeah, very true. There is one thing I can finally admit, though. I'm too timid for this job. I had hoped I would overcome that, but I just couldn't. I should have been signing up for A and B rank dungeons. Or if not those, then maybe at least some C rank ones. I knew that, but I purposely stuck with the D and E ranks. Those low rank grades are how I met her, though. And how I found myself doing it over and over again. At first, I was a little annoyed when Paul got hurt. But somehow you always survive. You've got that look and kept fighting, that passionate fire in your eyes, I never figured out. Oh God, it's burning my mind. We promised that we would go out to eat somewhere. But we should practice that. Because I'm leaving. I'm retiring as a hunter. Yeah, I'm heading back home. So give me a heads up if you're ever in the area and I'll show you around. Our old times.
Fair enough. When that happens, I'll cash in our rain check.
Sure.
Frankly, I don't see an E-rank like you having a hand in Tishy's defeat. I was the one who tested you for a potential awakening, after all. But I do feel compelled to give you a warning. If you want to live a long life, then be careful. What do you mean? You survived when Dong Seok-Hwang's strike team was wiped out too. You and that deal was near target for your boss. Because it just so happened that Dong Seok's brother is Dong Seok-Hwang. He isn't after you two, either be shot. You mean Dong Seok-Hwang is in the S rank? For him? Yes. What actually happened doesn't matter. His only takeaway is that his brother died, while you and some other low rank made it out alive. S ranks aren't bound by laws. With that much power at their fingertips, they can choose to bring about miracles or absolute destruction. So one of the monsters that even monsters fear is out for your blood, you son. Hence my warning. If possible, I suggest you take your family and leave the country as soon as you can. One more reason I need to get stronger. I have to. Otherwise, I won't be able to survive. You know, just one question. What am I looking at?
I thought it was obvious. Like, what else could it be? This is our strike team. When making my selections, I prioritize people who are registered hunters but have reasons they can't work, and people who are having trouble getting by.
The injured and drunk make the cut?
It really works better for us, so yeah. Can't raid C rank gates without 8 people, and we want the cash.
Bro, is that a kid?
Minors can raid as long as they've awakened, and she has, so it's okay.
Excuse me. That's kind of rude. I'm a qualified hunter, now I forget.
You're in high school though, right? You rated before?
Well,
I'm guessing you're E-rank?
what's it matter what rank I am?
Touche. It doesn't matter since you're staying here. You know I will be the only ones who go to the game.
So, would you really want to clear this thing by yourselves? While the rest of us get 3 million big ones just for sitting around? Right. That's 3 million for every race. Not half bad since you aren't required to fight, huh? Catch is, you can't talk about it. If you go public with our deal, for the contract, you'll have to pay us back 10 times what we paid you.
This is the stealth zone I got from beating Tish and Cup. Might as well use it now. Nice. Looks like it worked.
You ready, boss?
What are you wearing?
This is a full suit of buck-boosting armor special order from Italy. It's a little something I had prepared once you agreed to raid with me. And now I'm ready for whatever trials await.
Not to be mean, but you better take that off before I rip it off.
Okay. Boss, would you mind helping me out? Onward! Gotta admit, I'm nervous, though.
Dude, I swear, what did I just say?
At least let me keep the helmet.
Fine, whatever. Let's go.
Right!
Should we let them raid us alone? It feels sort of wrong. I mean, we warned them, and they paid in advance, so whatever happens, happens. All I know is the C-rank dungeon isn't going to be cleared by a D and an E-rank. Those two greenhorns don't have a damn clue what they're getting into.
Somebody must be skipping class today.
How long has it been? I'd say about an hour now. It would take a normal squad at least 2 hours to clear, so count me.
I guess they ran away. Lucky to be alive.
I don't think they're leaving because they're giving up. Look, the gate's closing.
No.
They beat the boss?
Where's the next gate?
About an hour from here.
All right, let's get going.
We're moving, everyone. Got 2 more dungeons to clear. Or would you rather leave the other 6 million you could earn today on the table? Are they for real? Who are these guys? Hey, I'm not finding all the monocrystals over here.
Sounds good. And we got system too. I'm heading out.
Dude, more work today?
Yep. Don't forget to lock up.
Has he had that skill this whole time? Or did he get stronger?
Gotta say, it wasn't fun earning the stealth skill. But man, is it useful. Fighting's easy when your opponent can't see you. Oh, the dash skill leveled up. That's cool. Got my new advanced dagger wielding and fatal strike skills. I feel unstoppable.
Awesome, Chub. As soon as I snag all the goods, we can be on our way. You should rest up in the meantime.
Thanks. Will do. My new skills are handy. Well, it'd be a lot handier if I had the mana to use them longer. I'll have to put more ability points toward increasing my intellect going forward. Should I take this momentum probably fall somewhere between B and A rank as I am now. I could try taking on that dungeon. I don't know. Wasn't aware there was a target level of the job change quest. Manager on! Look at this. What you got, Control? A few recent bids for the local C-rank dungeon game. 150 million? Who in their right mind blows that much money on the permit for a C-rank gate once, let alone multiple times? There's a strike team that's spending nearly double the market rate for C-rank gates around here, leaving nothing for our guild's lower-ranked hunters. Who are they? Never heard of this squad of this Gino Yu character that's leading them. He's the son of Eugene Construction's president. The Eugene Construction? Spending like this would put them in the red. Seems excessive for a rich kid like Hunter. E-rank Eugene's son? Yes, sir. They throw together a band of misfits and randos. It's hard to say what they're planning. Is this the same Gene's son from the double dungeon incident? There's something here. I can smell it. You gotta go? Hey, sorry for late. Well, you won't hear me complain. Besides, you're actually ahead of schedule. It took a sec to collect all those crystals, so I thought we were pressed for time. But, on to the next. Man, you've got to be dead tired. Want me to drive? It'd be nice to have something to do, if it's cool. What?
Nothing.
Sir, you think
Which one's
Gene's
this
son
big old?
reawakened?
Uh-huh.
That is what I just said. Anything to base that on? There have been 3 huge disasters recently that Hunter's son survived despite the casualties. First, the double dungeon.